start with the APEC meeting in Peru and the keynote address of Chinese President Xi Jinping. She pledged to open China to the global economy even more and re-emphasized the need to finalize the free trade area of the Asia-Pacific. CCTV's Dan Collins is following it all in Lima. Dan.
Susan, a strong and unequivocal message from the Chinese leader Xi Jinping addressing a forum of APEC members. In this keynote address, he stressed the importance of keeping trade open and free, and he said that the Asia-Pacific region should play a leading role in making sure that growth continued and it was inclusive. He also stressed the importance of making sure that all these countries integrated together and worked together. And he said the best way of doing that would be to have a free trade agreement including all of the APEC members.
Closed and inclusive arrangements are not the right choice. Building a free trade area of the Asia-Pacific is a strategic initiative critical for the long-term prosperity of the Asia-Pacific, and it is regarded by the business community as the APEC dream. We should firmly pursue the free trade area of the Asia-Pacific as an institutional mechanism for ensuring an open economy in Asia-Pacific.
Yes, Susan, the free trade area of the Asia-Pacific would include all 21 APEC economies, and China clearly wants to play a leading role in driving this forward. Now, we understand at this stage that ministers have been hammering out the details, and there's a study which they're urging leaders to finalize by the end of the year, so negotiations could begin in earnest by 2017. So it's not going to happen anytime soon, but there has been a vacuum left over a certain uncertainty over what future US trade policy will be of Donald Trump, the new president-elect, and whether the TPP, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which is the flagship trade deal of the Obama administration, will be ratified in the US Congress sometime next year.
So Dan, what can you tell us about the bilateral talks between Chinese President Xi and US President Obama currently?
Yes, we understand that they're due to be holding talks in about an hour's time. That will be a private discussion, but I'm sure that the topic of the future of the US trade policy and foreign policy as well will come up, and I imagine that President Obama will be trying to reassure President Xi that it will continue to be business as usual for the largest economy in the world, the United States, and of course the second largest economy in the world, China. Now also, President Xi has been making a tour of 3 countries in Latin America. This is the 3rd time he's visited the region since 2013, and it's clearly important for the Chinese media. Here you can see China Daily, Bienvenidos amigos, welcome friends, and a picture of President Xi there with his wife arriving at Lima. Clearly a chance for him to reinforce those already strong bonds, and as he said in a newspaper column here, there's never been a better time to do that.
Dan Collins, thank you for the update live from Lima.